Right. Call the meeting to order. All the present, along with our CYE and our clerk, Ms. Martin. If I could get Alderman Locke to lead us in the prayer and play.
I invite you to join me in prayer. Father God, we thank you so much for your love for us, the way you show that love every single day. Thank you for your presence with us, and with that in mind, help us to do what's right, not only in your eyes, but what's right for this city which we serve. Which in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which stands one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, a motion.
Yes.
All right, a motion, adopt the agenda, minus number 11 under general business. Motion. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Is there a motion to approve the consent agendas 1 through 4?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Just
mention
with Randy, we had a celebration.
Josh, how long has Randy been with us? If Josh says that, that's been a long time.
It's 8 years, because there's people have to say.
That's right. Miss Ada's not gonna be here, and we've got Randy on the. I appreciate it, Randy. You talk about a really, really good guy. He's been someone that department could always count on, and just had a good attitude about everything. So he will be sorely missed, but hey, man, good for him. I'm glad, happy for him. 'Cause I'm not mad, I'm jealous. So.
And the retirement party on the 19th that the Parks and Recs is hosting,
Like for lunch or something.
11 to 12, but please RSVP to them.
It really is mad.
All right, come on up, Miss Cannon.
All right. Hello. It's nice and toasty in here tonight.
We are actually suffering for the public.
That's right. That's right. But it just got like that, in a few minutes. So anyway, so I have passed out you guys little events going on. Obviously, the biggest one we have is Shop Piddle First. It is Lights, Camera, Christmas this year, and that will lead on into our Christmas parade. And super excited about it this year. Hollywood theme. We're really wanting a lot of
Date again,
December 2nd,
which is a.
Tuesday night at 6 p.m.
FYI.
Tuesday night, 6 p.m. Here's why we kind of got that date together is because the Mississippi High School Athletic Association always has their competitions for high school kids on that weekend. And there's a lot of kids that are not able to participate. And so, we wanted to include them too. So we got with the mayor and superintendent, and we want to have it on a Tuesday night. And we also wanted to have it later at 6 o'clock to where it would be dark. So we could have competitions with the floats and the lights and everything. And especially with this Lights, Camera, Christmas this year, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. So get ready for that. And so I think everybody that we've talked to about that, as far as a poll, as community wise, they're really excited about it, that it's on a Tuesday night, because they feel like that we'll have a lot of participation, especially, with the kids that are normally are not able to participate. So very excited about that. So Shop Piddle First, we like last year, we wanted to kind of have that theme on into our Christmas parade. And so this year we're doing the same. I gave you each a packet to where you can take to your districts, your wards, and you can sell that thing for us, okay? Because if you do it for us, you're going to do it for you, and the taxpayers of we all come together and spend our money here, and we're all just joyful. So anyway, if you have any questions about that, let me know. All the covers are sold, already. Super excited about that. So we're starting out on a good foot, and we've got some, really great, Foresight investors that are, coming on strong with us this year and helping us with Shop Pedal First. So, we do have the radio packages of this year too, and then the full page, the half page, and the quarter page. Hey, Miss Ada. We thought we were gonna miss you. Make sure you. Yeah. I know. Oh, she wants just an agenda. I thought she was begging me.
She had it.
Yeah, no. So anyway, so Shop Pedal First. Let's have Lindsay Brown. Lindsay Brown is a new wonderful addition to the chamber, and she is our membership and digital coordinator, and she's done an incredible job. And she and I have been beating the pavement out there, handing out Shop Pedal First. The number one thing I heard last year is the fact that, I didn't know about it. And I was like, golly, it was everywhere, but I was only one person. So she and I have split the whole city of Pedal and around into quadrants, and she and I are tackling that thing. So if you guys can help us, let us know if you need more packets, or if you just talk to your constituents and let them know about it, and we can go see them. I think I've passed out before our new Quicklets on our membership. That is a new structure that we have done studies on. Our market in Pedal, we are very below the normal market standard when it comes to membership dues. So we did raise them a little bit, and still if you have our main packet, each member costs us $422 a year. And our 250 Classic, we still give them an opportunity to go in at $250. So again, we did a study on that, and so we're proud of that. We're proud of the new structure. So again, if you could tell your constituents about that as well. Okay, next week, a week from tomorrow, is Mississippi's Auditor Shad White. He will be here in Pedal, and we've already got a strong registration to that. We are opening that up to the public. So this is big. We are opening that up to public because he is an elected official, and we do have a pricing structure online, pedalchamber.com, for people who are not members. And like I said, the reason why we did open it up to the general public is because he is elected official, and it's special to have a state auditor come and give us a report from the state of Mississippi. So bring them all next week, a week from tomorrow. Shad White. Jim Richmond is going to be our October speaker from Ceasefire in Jackson. He's coming. He's been there for 34 years. He's been through the Cellular South years and has seen a lot of stuff. And Shad is September 10th. Yes. And then October is Jim Richmond. He's going to be talking a lot about cybersecurity and different things that they're working on as far as the cellular structures and the different things that will affect businesses. So that's very, very interesting. And then, of course, President Joe Paul in November of USM is coming to speak with us, and super excited about that. I do have somebody for December. I have got about 98%. I can't completely say who it is. It's Robert St. John. Anyway. But anyway, he's super awesome, and we're so thrilled to have him in our Cotton Belt area because he's done so much. And anyway, okay, so Mayor's Youth Council. Wow. That came on strong. We had a hard deadline of August 29th, and let me tell you, they came in like little bugs coming in at the last minute. We got about 25, 30 applications that are really, really, really strong. So excited to, a lot of those kids are our current ambassadors, and they're just phenomenal kids. Every applicant we have is amazing. So I know that the mayor is getting a program planned, and I'm excited for that to kick off for the city of Pedal. So, and Drew, I did see you had the Excel by 5, the celebration. Are you going to talk about that a little bit?
Was it
September 13th.
But yeah, Curious George in the park, Hayden Park.
Anybody here from Excel by 5? Okay, I'm on the coalition, so I'll tell you about it.
Yeah.
Which will be after.
Yeah. Yeah, so we do need
Yeah.
to publicize.
Yeah, so September 13th, I think it's the 13th, it's a celebration. Curious George from 0 to 5 years. I've got grandbabies, can't wait to bring them. But yeah, everybody needs to come out and support that program because it's going to be super, super fun. And I think Drew, you have,
Yeah, it's
You have some
misleading. It says 0 to 5. That's for the t-shirts, but there's activities. And I tell you, if you get Curious George and the guy in the hat here, that's the, there's no age limit to showing up and having
That's
fun.
right.
anymore.
Mhm.
So, just, they have a t-shirt by size.
Yeah, so that's a big deal. I mean, they work very hard on that program. So we all need to, promote that. So we're gonna be doing we'll do a TikTok video on it, I'm sure. So anyway, thank you so much for everything, and that's it.
Thank you, Karen.
The legal way, Christmas break at 6, right?
Yes.
So normally we meet at 6, we have a state mandated, we have to have a meeting on that Tuesday. So we would just change the time, we would get at least 4 of us to have a meeting. I got the crazy thing, Melissa made it, well, that's the first meeting in the month.
At lunch. At the meeting at lunch.
Yeah, she-
Good to me.
Yeah, anyway, just happened earlier in the day, because yeah, if you have too close, it's gonna start getting crazy anyway. Earlier would be better.
Yeah.
Then we'll have those meetings at 9 or 10 in the morning anyway. Yeah.
I'll be driving down the road.
Yeah.
We did it next time, thank you for said work you're doing.
Thank you.
All right, proclamations and resolutions, and I'll explain them. Authorizing the application for Mississippi Outdoor Stewardship Trust Fund for the River Park and Sewer Infrastructure, and authorizing Mayor Duffy to execute documents. Is there a motion? Is there a second?
Second.
Well, basically what this is we talked about getting water and sewer down there before. This would allow that. Obviously, you've got to get the grant first. And I think there's only 11 or 12 million statewide that allows us to do that. This would, bathrooms down there and all of that. So it's just basically authorizing us to go online, fill out the grant. And when I say us, I mean John and Melissa. I'll be a little clear on that. Y'all did so good last time. Y'all were 1 for 1. I don't think we should disturb that. But, and we had thought of other things we thought would fit into their, sweet spot. There's also the opportunity to piggyback some sewer work out there, on the west side of 11. Would love to see some sewer work in that area that we've had issues with in the past. I just probably talked it up. It's been a little while. Sorry about that. Anyway, that just allows us to ask for a grant. Doesn't really hold your hand and make us have it. It's something happens by the time we get it. You get 3 years, I think, to do it. So, we've got that's part of the funding for Matthews Branch, so we won't be into it terribly much. But anyway, that just starts the process. So we've got a motion, got a second, all in favor? Any opposed? Number 6, request to adopt resolution authorizing the application of transportation alternative funding for South George and West 10th Avenue sidewalk project, and authorizing Mayor Ducker to execute documents.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
And basically this is, and we've turned one of these in before, but the problem is that they call it a TAP grant. Matthews Branch is a TAP grant. So we still haven't been approved to do work on it yet. So that's immediate. We're not going to do it. We had hoped we'd have gotten approval and then that application would have still been out there. So basically that's what you're looking at. Going up South George, which would also be the South George Bridge, and I should get an update on that. Hopefully I'll have send out later this week some update on several projects we've got. Hopefully I'll be able to shoot that to you guys later this week. But anyway, that's all that is doing. And it's just asking, neither one of them are guarantees. And even if we got it and something came up, we're not committed to it afterwards. But obviously there's a way forward on the funding on both of them when it's all said and done. If the bids come back right. I think we did that one. We got a second, all in favor? No bids and quotes, no old business, general business. Seven, request to dispose of fire ballistic vests panels in the police department. Is there a motion? there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Motion passes. Number 8, request for just the following due to repair leaks, 206 Casille Street, water, 146, 308 Maywood Drive, water, 173, 146 West Fifth Avenue, water, 408, late fee, $60.30. 116 West First Avenue, water, $430.80. 105 Woodside Drive, water, 294, late fee, $55.95. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 9, request to accept the engineering agreement with Shell Dearman and Waits for services related to MDQ WPCRLF sewer projects. Melissa, what does that mean?
Wastewater pollution control revolving loan fund.
We've done that before, back in the day, so to speak. But anyway, is there a motion? Motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And they basically make you bid out engineering services, which is, maybe, but obviously, you're happy that somebody that's one of the most going to be here for that system to be the person, but at the same time, if somebody came in with something else, but I believe they were the only ones who put something in, and I can imagine that line of work, they were really busy trying to finish up, part on NCWI, so, you know. Number 10, request to approve the docket of claims for the month of August 2025. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We dropped number 11, seminars and travel. Request for Eric West to attend MSTAT, the Mississippi State Fire Academy, 9/10, total cost $20. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Request for Joe Harrison to replace Cody West in TECC class on 9/29 and 9/30, total cost $80. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor? Request for the following to attend block. For the following to attend block block training in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, November 18th, total cost $1,200. Jason James, Casey Wally, Chris Moray, and Joey Lake.
Motion.
Second. All in favor?
I want to go to that.
Yes, exactly. I think it's Assistant Chief James going just because you beat him that one time.
He needs all the help he
He
gets.
needs.
I did outscore Jason James last fall, just if y'all didn't know that. I didn't know if y'all heard
That's good.
It might not ever happen again.
Just
I got him
on
this
YouTube, so more people
Play
can
that. They can play it back.
feel free to touch it just so you get any worse on each. All right, number 15, request for Cody Crawford to attend advanced precision rifle class in JF, Mississippi, on November 22nd and 23rd. Total cost $436 plus mileage. Is there a motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Request for Charlie Sims to attend STOPS instructor class in Laurel, October 6th through the 8th, total cost $599.
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Number 17, request for Nora Letchworth to attend IAED 40-hour basic telecommunication class in Mendenhall, November 10th through the 14th, total cost $735 plus mileage. Motion?
Motion.
Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I only know about half of this one right here. We're worried about it. Request for Mayor Tucker and Blake Nobles to attend NML Board of Directors meeting in Tupelo, Mississippi on September 18th and 19th. Total cost $246 each, plus mileage.
Well, we'll let Blake go.
Yes.
Blake's the only one that gets mileage, you know. The,
Me.
You didn't say you're so thankful.
I hope so. I just need the board to approve it.
Let's get this going.
Sounds very organized.
Solid second. All in favor? I would say congratulations to Blake for getting on the board of directors as well. And our second vice president, our vice president Hope Jones McGee from, Collins, is, they're doing some good work for us, and she'll ascend to the top spot next year. And, so she is putting on the executive committee, so hopefully we'll find out stuff, maybe a little quicker, or get it in a manner in which we can bring back here and use it productively. But anyways, appreciate that. Orders and ordinances, I would ask, Blake, on this one, request to adopt ordinance amending the central business district. Blake, you want to do something with the motion, make it table?
Yeah, motion to table this, I guess I need a second first.
Second.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Yeah.
Mayor's report.
Here, let me explain it.
Oh, I'm going a little more time to look over.
Just for everybody to know, whenever I was working on the map, to give y'all looking at it, and even I got tripped up on how the parcels are laid out in the ordinance, and in large part it's because the last one was split into north and south, so I just kind of plug and drop. And then whenever I was going through it this time to give to y'all, I was like, man, this is confusing even me at this point. I don't know what's where, so I'm gonna go back to it, just organize it, and make sure that everything's correct on it, and get that to you.
Awesome. We'll go to the next.
Yes.
Okay. In the mayor's report, I hope to have some information to y'all later this week, updates on some of the projects that we got going on, which is quite numerous. So anyway, make sure we're in shape to do all the stuff we need to do. Got a lot of wheels moving, and got some money in the bank that we're dying to spend to do some of these improvements, but I gotta get some stuff done on my side to be able to say that we're done. But anyway, should know more specifically about paving and Chapel Hill fairly soon, but I'll give you an update on Matthews Branch as well. The deadlines for the grant request are outdoor grant is 9/19 and the MDOT TAP grant is 9/30. Still hearing some positive stuff from a congressionally directed spending point, so just trying to see where we fit in on everything. But anyway, we do have a plan forward to try to get some of these water leaks. It's gonna be a priority going forward. And I know some of the cutting stuff, I think we've done a better job this year. Not all the way there, but obviously, I think I've kind of diagnosed the idea of that department's a little shorthanded in the big picture. I don't want y'all to use that as an excuse, so just keep hustling. I want to see elbows flying, and we'll get there. So just slowly but surely. So anyway, any additions?
Yeah. Personal privilege.
Yeah.
The young lady that gave me this ring 37 years ago, Wednesday she called me when I was 2.5 hours away and couldn't talk on the phone. I panicked. She went into the phone. In our police department, I called Assistant Chief Jason James, and he said, call, because I was 2.5 hours away, he said, call the police department. And I asked for a wellness check. Our police department was there within 45 minutes. And I know you say that's what you're supposed to do, but the people need to know how well it was done. Jason called me, Assistant Chief, I'm sorry, good personal friend. I said, go in, please go in. The fire department responded as well. My son watched all that happen. He said, Dad, the house is full of people within just a minute. They stayed with my wife until she was stable. We thought it was something simple. It was not. But I want to publicly thank you for what you did. It meant the world to me and my family.
That's awesome. Appreciate that. One of the things that you don't often see. Appreciate that. They deal with a lot of stuff, and I know social media is not going to give you the, be your champion in all occasions, and the majority of occasions. But that's not who you work for. So I appreciate that. And I saw that earlier, and my wife had called because she happened to be going by. So I called and talked to the chief, or might have dispatched or something. I think I talked to you. Didn't think it was that big of a deal, and it turned out to be a lot bigger deal. And just, boy, if they would have thought it was no big deal, and never shown up or never did what they were supposed to do on their end.
I'm telling you, from the time they called
It's
me,
been a bad
they
deal.
were at my door. And I mean, that couldn't have been more than 45 minutes, Chief. It was quick.
I was worried about you. You can't drive anyway, and you're I said, please say that's the last thing we need.
I don't know how I did it.
Going down through Flowood would have to be the worst spot. There's 5,000 people and a light every 100 feet, I think.
I will say that I got 10 calls between Madison and Petal, Mississippi. Craig, there's police and an ambulance in front of your house. I kept saying, I know, I sent them there.
Yeah, I thought that I had got. I knew that guy was up something. Anyway, I appreciate that. Miss Ada, we were waiting for you earlier because, Randy's retiring.
Yeah,
I asked him what he's gonna do and he said, you're gonna put him to work.
but he have a lot of sick in his family and in his house that he trying to work and go back to see about. He have a daughter that's been in that and he's spoke for 4 months. She ain't opened her mouth and said she can't say anything in 4 months. She hadn't spoke a word. And he have to see about her. Then his wife, she's sick and it, so he got a handful over there. But I mean, he had told me he was thinking about it, so when you got all of that on you, you can't work and take care of the sick too, so.
And
you don't have to- Y'all just pray and it's for it, I mean, prayers anytime, all prayers.
I always write my day whenever I run into him.
Uh,
I always write my day whenever he runs into him.
but that was a working boy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was, cause he took, when I was working and all of my children was at home, he babysat while I worked. I was 11 o'clock at night, he was right there. Nobody came in the door neither until I got home. That boy, he's a working child.
Mayor, can I read this?
Yeah, that's right. It's in that
I need to get 2 minutes of y'all's time. I promise this is not a, the police toot their own horn. I had no idea Craig was gonna say anything, but I appreciate the kind words. And I also gave this lady, Miss Kay Fairley, my word that I would read this. She was an ex-R lady here some time ago, but this is actually from her and a friend of hers, Anita and Cliff and Darvis, if I'm pronouncing that right. Yeah. This is regarding officers, well, Detective Courtney, Detective Lee, Sergeant Fontaine, Officer Jernigan, Officer Bounds, Officer Jackson, but I told him he has to graduate the academy before he gets recognized. Just standing there, don't do anything. Pick him. And then Officer Morey. And it reads, Dear officers, we are writing to express our sincere gratitude to you for your prompt and professional response to the recent 911 call from our neighborhood on Tuesday, 8/12/25. Simply your presence would have brought a great deal of comfort and reassurance during this most distressing time, but each of you went above beyond the responsibilities of your job title. As we were rocked by this horrific event, the way you handled the situation with calm, the deepest compassion and efficiency truly made a difference. We appreciate the care and respect shown not only in managing the emergency, but also in ensuring the safety and well-being of everyone. It was obvious that you were fully committed to helping, and your commitment did not go unnoticed. Too often, the hard work and sacrifices of law enforcement officers go unrecognized. Please know that your efforts are deeply appreciated, not just in this instance, but for all you do every day to protect and serve our community. Thank you again for your service, professionalism, dedication, and extreme kindness. You made this worst of situations at least more manageable, and for that, we are forever grateful with sincere appreciation. Then Cliff Pendarvis and Kay and James Fairley. And they also left some biblical scripture I'd like to share with you. Numbers 6:24-26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face toward you and give you peace. Thank y'all.
Appreciate it. And Earlier, if you want me to recast him, read it, and I'll take it. Good job, Chief. I do also appreciate you not sitting behind the podium. Especially with.
Is that just for you? Just for you?
You know, I think we need a very, very quick, just for an informational standpoint, a quick conversation, executive session for a legal matter. So, motion is there a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Uh-huh.
All right, folks.
I also just say,
Hey, yeah, what's up?
Oh, my name's Derek McMullen,
Hey, Jerry, how you been doing?
and I've been going back and forth with the building department for the last month and a half. I've been emailing Miss Amy, and it take like 2 weeks to get an email back. So I was calling, well, I was coming up here to complain about that. And another thing, they want me to pay for a permit, and y'all can't even provide me city, sewer, or water or anything. Well, like, why would I pay for a permit and y'all can't provide me anything? And also, I got another complaint to make. Like, y'all don't even have a water meter on the road for the fire trucks to even get down there. So what is y'all gonna do about that? Why would I pay for a city permit if y'all not even gonna provide me anything? And also, the school bus can't even get down the road because y'all won't fix the road. Like, the kids gotta walk a half a mile to a mile every morning just to get on the bus. But it was in Longleaf. Well, if it was in Longleaf, it wouldn't be no problem because it's in a black community on Grace Cross Road. And also, y'all got an annexation. Mr. Rocky approved of it, but y'all knew y'all was gonna get it annexated out. But I want to get de-annexated if y'all not gonna provide me with city sewer or water. And I've been going over this for the last month and a half trying to get a permit done for me building my new construction house, but it's been taking so long and they won't do anything about it. So I talked to my attorney and he was saying he already got a letter, and I got everybody on my road to sign a petition, and I got all the paperwork already drawn up if y'all want it.
Can I, wait a minute, I'm sorry. You say you have an attorney? You've already hired an attorney for this matter?
Yes, sir.
You'll be contacting us?
Yes, sir.
So we're not gonna have a lot of comment on a threatened legal matter. And
It's not a
Ms.
threat.
Molina did call me last week and did mention some of these things that you mentioned.
Yes, sir.
So, all I can tell you is, some of the history that we discovered. First off, that area in Grace Cross Road, I believe, is right on the border between the city and the county.
Yes, sir.
And that annexation occurred before I was the city attorney, and that occurred, this board passed it in 99, I believe, but it wasn't actually approved until 2002 and then implemented after that. What I would say to you generally is that when folks develop a subdivision,
It's not a
I know
subdivision.
what it is.
It's not a private road. It's a city road. I went to
No, I'm
the
sorry, sir. That's what I'm trying to get to, is that it's not a city road. I'm trying to get to the fact that this was a county road before there was annexation, and when we looked in the past, that road had never been dedicated to the county by the people who had it. Now, Ms. Molina told me Thursday morning that everybody out there who's on the road and who has this problem, like you and her, she told me that it was a common owner who failed to make way for the road in the deed when he gave those deeds to everybody.
the people at the mapping department told me the other day it was actually a road when I went up there. They said it's a road.
I mean, it may be a road, but
But
was
it's
it
not a-
dedicated to the county?
It's not a private road neither.
No, it was never dedicated to the county, and so when it got annexed, it was, I guess, a semblance of a road was there, and it never had. It basically in the city portion of the road, in, I guess, right, Miss Ada's house.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
Can I say something?
yeah, man.
I wasn't not there with me in the beginning. That road, it wasn't a road at all. Like people had cotton fields back in there. It was a dirt road. It used to go like you go down, make a road, go down through the cotton. It was a road, you just go down through there, it was a dirt road. And when it rained, it was a ditch. In the center of the road, it was a ditch.
And there's a portion of the road that would arguably. could
But
be
when I,
Not even in
I'll tell you about that blacktop.
well, I mean, it's a no doubt.
That blacktop, I made that little road. It wasn't no black, it wasn't nothing but a dirt road.
There, yeah,
When I moved down there, I was the only thing set down on that road.
Yeah.
And when it rained, it was a ditch down through there. And I went and got Mr. Lynn Truck, or whatever he is, name was back then. I would call he blacktop that down there.
to you.
For me, cause I told him the blacktop, and I wanted the blacktop in the front of my house, all the way in the front of my house.
Yeah.
When they blacktopped it, they stopped, right down to me, where that blacktop was stopped,
When was that, Miss A?
back in the 50s. Back in the 50s, that's when,
We've repaid it since then.
and y'all be paid the once.
Okay.
Yeah, it was back in the 50s. That's what, it was a road, that road goes trying to the road, went out through there, but with no houses there. When you run from the police, you can't do Springfield, run through there, but if you didn't want to meet the police on the other end, they cut through where I am, down through there, went across to the other end of the road. That's back in the fifties.
No, that makes sense.
And but y'all annexed us, when they did, y'all was the one that annexed us. When they annexed us out there, I told them, don't annex me.
Mhm.
But I don't remember, he been so long, I remember that man, he will with
They ran that line kind of somewhat in and out.
Yeah, he said, when it's matter to me, he said, I'm going down to go to your house. He came down to go my house because that money comes there. And he came down to go my house. But you still could go all the way through that. All the way through.
Does it come all the way to Harrington?
Went all the way to school.
No, just not.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure back in the day, it was probably some little path.
It was a little old dirt road there. I mean, I call it, you know, like you do, you go to the cotton field, you know, you got your boy down. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was.
No, that makes sense. Appreciate that, Miss.
But
I
when
didn't-
they annexed us, they supposed to annex it all the way. But Mr. what-
Oh, no, I know. Yeah.
He said,
Yeah.
you can annex, he told me to annex it first they want to, but you will not annex me. You know who that was, me and Carter. I'm not, what that man name, that's all you back over there.
We're still on YouTube. We're still on YouTube, Miss Ada.
Whatever the man was. Yeah,
No, I understand. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at on our side.
but y'all should, I mean, my city is here. Miss what her name over there, so she was in the city.
Yeah.
But if she's in the city, he is too.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
And
That's part of the issue, part of the problem.
So
he
The
just-
problem is
his property, we're part of his dwelling is in city limits, but the road is not.
we're not part of it, part of it is probably in the city.
But
But we would never do a survey to find out if it's in the city or not. So we've never, and I guess legally, y'all could say, we're gonna take possession of the road, but we've never taken possession of a road that didn't meet our engineering standards. We get a recommendation from our engineer.
they just need, they have to put $100,000 in.
Which-
I thought y'all they blacktop every going down through that, now y'all ain't blacktop all down through there. You're just like, Smith Railroad,
There's no water.
Carter, this, Carter, and I'm looking at it, it's blacktop.
At some point, though, we took those roads in, like my vote was here, so they would take that road in. Or if you build a subdivision, that's kind of what the Rockies are looking at. If you build a subdivision, for a couple of years, the city don't take those roads in. Until then, finally, the contractor will come and say, hey, take these roads in, and then we get our engineer to go check it. And if it's up to our standards, we just take it in and, you know.
But it's not a,
Guaranteed, but we're not committed to it. I think that's basically what, I get your point.
yeah, it's not a subdivision
No,
either.
I honestly do get your point. that
Well,
we're
what
not
did y'all gonna-
Pave the road. For one, we're not even sure it's not even, if it's, part of it's probably our road, part of it's probably not.
It's a,
Kind
But
of.
if his mother-in-law is in the city limit, he is too, cause he ain't.
It would be, oh, I know that.
but the sewer is, right at 1,700 foot from my house
Yeah.
and there's no water meter down there. So the fire department told me they can't even get down there. They're like, if my house catch on fire, they can't even get back there. So that's what I'm looking at too.
Yeah, but don't you get back there?
Yeah, I'll get back
If
there.
you get back there, I feel that you get back
Yeah, they told me they couldn't
there.
get back there. They already
might
came.
not like it,
They
but
already
that's
came out there, and it's not a water meter back there neither.
Like I told him, y'all got to do what you want. That town is his water, folks.
Yeah.
That's what we got to look for water.
I get what you're saying, but from a de-annexation standpoint, I mean, that's become a legal matter and a board matter. I don't see the board spending any money on it. That's just.
What about clearing the road out for the school bus can get back there too for the kids?
We can't legally get on that road.
I'm talking about the road, like they drop the kids off at the on Springfield Road. Them kids be walking every day when it's raining or anything, and they gotta walk. Like they need to do something about that too.
Like the bus come all the way down there.
Yeah, the bus don't even come.
Around. There's no current around that.
Yeah, they gotta walk all the
I
time.
wish they would put a little bubble back there where they, which is, would have been the thing to do. It's right there by the line. But anyway, if you've already got an attorney, I assume that Rocky can
Then they can talk to me.
Yes, sir.
We
Thank
talk to
y'all.
them.
Thank y'all for your
No, I
time.
very much
y'all.
appreciate the dilemma. Obviously, you want to get something, paying something, you want to get something, and I get.
Yeah, and I've just been dealing, getting a permit for 2 months now.
From
Like,
our standpoint, we're not spending any money to, I guess, undo anything from that standpoint. So, no, you have to do the math and see what's the best route. But anyway, obviously,
Do you mind if I ask you what
that's
that?
why we got Rocky here.
it's for to get my house permit. Like, this what I've been waiting on for 2 months before I can start building my house.
You building it, you, the
Yeah.
entire building.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been waiting on it, and they keep telling me, hey, you need to do this. I email Amy, it'll take 2 to 3 weeks to get an email back. Like, she was out last week, and I have to call him to get somebody to get my,
There's actually an email chain where she sent you, and there's not anything else. He went through Bill Rogers, obviously. Bill Rogers has marked up. I know that's a frustrating thing as well, but, and Bill usually don't talk to folks.
I haven't want to
From
build.
that standpoint, yeah. But he's gotta make him happy when it's all said and done,
Yes, sir.
unfortunately.
And I got them resubmitted already.
So, yeah, it should be, you got somebody drawing it up for you. don't you?
Already got it drawn up. Already sent them back in the day we talked to you.
Get your attorney, to get this, Rocky will go from there.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
We do appreciate y'all standing. Hey, gang, if y'all would, clear the room, and y'all are appreciated.
Thank you, guys.
Y'all need me? Holla.